Okay, that looks super quiet, but we're gonna send it. Begin, go. There we go. So I feel like the music's too loud relative to the volume, and yet is too quiet relative to my voice. Do I have this turned? No, that's right. That's probably fine. What's up, gamers? Welcome back. Impossible Game Challenges Daily. I did end up doing some off-camera coal mining during Yui's stream, so I went ahead and spawned over here just to prove where the coal came from. There's also these holes. Still did not get down there. I'm not going to adjust the minecart track because it's funny. So I've been thinking, and I think I have a better way to approach the confusing caves or whatever. Because previously I was kidding up, throwing myself at it, dying, and then losing everything, which sucked. So my new plan is to not do that. So it's a pretty planned out plan. So this will be the key. How loud is the second song? Okay, that looks super quiet again. We'll wing it. It's fine. I thought that was a guy, but it's actually a sapling. So let's see. Hopefully we don't have the same issue where I just clip through the floor and die. That'd piss me off. Whoop. But let's see. Nothing here. I also went to the effort and dug some more cobbled stones. So we're going to take some of those. And take a bunch of sandstone. Take a bunch of log. Take a bed. Some doors. Do I want anything else? That's probably good. And grab a minecart. I also, like I noted, every time I die, I lose the minecart, which kind of sucks. I wonder if I can get there before it stops being night. That'd be really handy. But we're kind of racing it. Let's see. I'll put this here. Oh, now it's behind a wall, so I can't see it anymore. So we're hoping everything loads. Because I don't want to clip through the floor again. I feel like I should block this off. I don't know. Okay, looks good. Looks good. Awesome. Get out of there. Get that back. Put that down. Sleep if I can. Now let's see. Use the doors. Oop, take that out. Hang on, why did I put this one here? What's the point of that one? There we go. Just do it like that, it's way easier. See, this one looks too loud. over here. Do the door first. Oh, nope. I did it wrong because I did the door first. Should go here. I really think that this is too loud. And what we can do here is like that. I'll put a slab in, but not yet. Actually, those are unnecessary. The glowstone's gonna keep it lit, so I don't care. How loud's this one? That looks better. I'm gonna go futz with it. Rookie mistake here, but there we go. I don't know what that'll do. We should come back. There we are. So I want to put a slab here, but I didn't. I thought this extended further. Anyway, get some of those down. And I brought all of the logs so that I can do this crafting table and make a chest. And then I can store, you know, small amounts of gear instead of just charging with everything and dying all the time. So some sandstone, some cobblestone. That'll be for making tools. That's what the wood's for. I need to get more sandstone and some coal and some rail tracks. See, this one still looks too loud, but it's only like a little, so maybe this is fine. Like, I'm louder by like a lot. Here's the weird spiral. We'll get to that eventually, but no point at the moment, in my opinion. There is a chance that one of the dungeons I've just skipped has the flint and steel I've been wanting in it. But we'll just make one of those whenever we actually get iron. It'll be fine. There's a world hole. I'm on to you. So I want more sandstone to make slabs with. And I want more coal to make torches with. So we'll get a little bit of both of those. I think I'm not going to bother with food or armor, because I tried that and it didn't help at all. So, you know, nuts to that. Let's get 4 stacks. Any of these? Nope, doesn't look like it. Oh, and I wanted more rail tracks. We can do that. Let's go crazy with it. So we'll do like that, and then those two will be boosters. So we need a torch and a button. Take 2 cobbled stones. Let me see if I can get a tree while I'm here. This looks good. This one, right here, this one. Excellent. And tear it back down. Alright, we can bring that with to the new base. But not the saplings, don't need them. I'm not setting anything up like permanent. It's just sort of a, forward. It's a place to respawn at. So I don't have to come back and restock every time. And lose minecarts. Alright, let us go. I could use glass or a slab, but I have slabs on me and I don't have glass on me, so. Or really any non-solid block, so fences, leaves, any of that crap. I don't even really need that since it's well lit enough that guys aren't going to spawn there anyway, but whatever. I'm going to fill in this hole in the wall because it's bugging me. Where I went up and over the roots to get the chest there. So just fill that in. And while we're down here, I don't know if anything can spawn over there, but we'll just block that in to make sure. There we go. And then, so some of these, some of those, that can go there. I can go there, and then that there. So the idea is that I don't take damage from being inside it, but dice can't just walk through it. I'm gonna wait to get all the way to the bottom, just to make sure. There we go. I didn't want to sort of clip through and fall into one of these void zones back behind the stairs. Alright, so put this away, put that away, that away, that away. Most of the tools. I guess I didn't even really need to bring the shovels and stuff, but whatever. And I'm going to go, since I've set the spawn, I'm going to do the first attempt at this. And then when I run out of stuff, I'll just jump off a bridge or something. Because maybe a sword would... Maybe I should bring a sword because of the cobwebs. I could see that. We'll figure it out. I'll figure out what's kind of keeping me back. At the moment, what's keeping me back is just the length of time between attempts. And then having to re-kit all my stuff and then losing all the stuff. So we don't want to do that. Again, coal there, could get it. Perfectly good coal mine elsewhere, so no need. What's down here? I've been down there. That's interesting. It does loop around a lot. Part of why it's, so titularly confusing. Still haven't been down there. See, over there is pretty unexplored. I've been down there. Not down there. I believe I was up and over the roots here when I kept dying. Yeah, there's a ladder. Oh, this might have been the mushroom cave? Yeah, here's the mushrooms. I should block this path off since it doesn't go anywhere. What's down here? Nothing. Alright, take me back down. So I've already been here. I thought that was safe. Oh well. So I think I must have gone down here. Let's just kind of, I've already been this way. Don't need to go that way. Yeah, here's sand. I remember this. I remember I dug a bunch of this and then died and lost it, which sucks. Not that sand's that exciting, but it's handy to have a gravity block. Also, you can make glass, which looks nice and has its own uses as well. So this dead ends. We've already been up there, so it's fine that it dead ends. I believe... Did I then go the other way? Yes, I went this way. And it was up and over here that we were running into the issues. Yeah, because here's where the skeleton was. And up here was where I kept dying to creepers. Like that one. Let's see, what's the sneaky scheme here? I could make it around behind and under the roots. If I do a little bit of this. There's the spawner. Okay, that was not nearly as hard as it appeared to be. And problem solved. What's up and over the roots here? That looks like another spawner. Oh, I died. That jump scared me. But that's why I've done this. So I can re-grab my stuff. Even though there is no time. And I'll make a stack of torches. And let's bring a sword. And now we're just right here. Let me also try to block off some of those non-correct paths. Have I been around to here yet? Does not appear so. So we will continue not going that way. If it did loop around, I figure I'd just start there and save some wandering. Now this next one we did wrap around to. And I believe it would actually be a pretty significant shortcut. I also feel like I got something stuck in my teeth. Alright, where am I? We want to go this way. Okay, that was not as much of a shortcut as I thought. I think going down there would have been a shortcut, but I didn't do that. And we want to go this way. And we're back. Oh, almost. Okay, spawner is live. Not for long. Also, I was close enough to even recover my stuff. That's pretty handy. It was pretty much a guaranteed loss before since it took so long to get back. So that's nice. Up and over these routes here. Just gonna mow through this one. Also, that appears to be the end of the dungeon. So that's pretty handy. I do want to sneak around here. Yeah, I thought there was a third one. I feel like there was too many guys for just like one spawner. There we go. Fill that in. Excellent. So we get a sandstone here. I'll take that. Gonna go around the cobweb pit. For some reason, cobwebs take forever to mine with your hand. Like, I get why they don't drop anything, but why does it take so long? There we go. Though I guess to be fair, at this point, I don't believe cobwebs spawn anywhere in the game normally. So I guess if anything's gonna have strange behavior, that makes sense. Is thing that's not meant to be in the game. Some torches over there. Great. So we've got the little information superhighway going down the side like this. Alright, what are we dealing with? This song's too loud, but it's okay because it goes extremely hard. Ah, yep, here we are. Intersection 3. Caves of Confusion we just came from. Starbright Cavern. West Commons. And Home of Victory. That one sounds promising. Let's go check that out. So there are trees. Oh, what's that? It's also this weird, like, chicken fountain thing. It's encased in bedrock. So I have to kind of do this to get past it. For the moment, I'm just trying to get over there. So you do that, and that, and that. Well, I have a little bit of a backstopping because I just wander too far. Oh, okay, I'd rather not break the glowstone, so we'll break the fence. And we're in. Alright, and I fixed the wall. Let's get this lit up. Surely there wouldn't be a trap here, right? We'll figure that out later. There's also some gravel. Nothing bad ever happens when you dig gravel. But actually, for real, nothing bad happens. There's a tree farm in here. A really, really bad wheat farm that won't work because you'll just trample the wheats. Good stuff. Giant room with shit all in it. And mystery room. A little storage area. So bed, leather, minecarts, minecart supplies. Great. What else we got? So over there is noticeable. Let's go check it out. So I didn't bring my stairs with me, so we're going to make a very awkward minecart track. Let's go ahead and make 2. I feel like we're going to need 2. Well, actually, that's going to burn my pickaxe really fast, so maybe not. Here we go. And then we want a floor here. Great. We'll come back with more pickaxe later. Let's see. So then, for the upgoing and go uppening, we need to do that. Right, and I can't place this one. What should be next? So are we saying that these are going to be the... Yeah. Those will be the flat bits. And then this... So where the slab is... I want where the slab is, it should go up one. Like that. Yeah. Because then I can do this. And make building easier. Okay, I thought that there was like a sand trap up here where it would pour lava all over the Victory Monument. I don't see any sand. Oh, there it is. You see it? It's very clever. Let's not mess with that for now. I'll disarm that once someone's actually on. That's not quite high enough, but I did run out of torches. So I could walk... Oh, was there torches in the minecart box? By any chance? There's glowstone. That would work. I kind of feel silly wasting it though, so let's not. We'll just go with that. We'll be fine. Something's got my computer machine real unhappy with playing this area. Also, I missed a spot here. You know, I can do every other one for the moment. No, actually, no, I can't because I need them to place on. So this needs to come out one further so that this one doesn't go up and turn. Actually, no, I think that's fine. I thought I could not. I thought I would not take damage from doing that. So now this should be a 3-block wide path, but we'll just do one. Save sandstone. getting there. I'm kind of thinking we get into the wall and then, you know, rise up. It will get dark though. We're fully under right here. So let's go up and over the roots right here. So I'll widen my platform again. There we go. Now what? Oh, let's see. Then one of these. Block next to it. Here. Yeah, this will work. At least as far as, you know, getting up. I might run out of sandstones though. I can get more. There's sandstone everywhere. Nope, I did not mean to put that one there though. Like, for example, I could clear more of the tunnel on that side. Throw that there. Get that one. Got it. Alright, up and over the roots. Oh, I have fallen. Rookie mistake. But we can get back up and over the roots. There we go. Oh, I did block off the path on this side though. Just to fix that. If I remember right, the landing is actually kind of dark. So we need to be careful when we get there. And also, if I fall off again like that, I'll die, but it's okay, because then I can bring more torches, so... You win some, you lose some. There, and there. Take this out, and this out. Slab goes there. Take that out. A little bit of that action. Okay, nothing spawned up here, so we're good. Let's see, Jude and Jude, and then I would like to make it so that if I happen to walk off, I don't instantly die. There we go. Kind of a low ceiling. Let's just a little bit nicer there. And then perfect. Except for this part. That's fine. Oh, I should actually go get a minecart so I can ride the minecart. Should have thought of that. I don't remember if you can put minecart rails on glowstone in this version, so we might need to futz with that a little bit, but figure it out. I was hoping I could do that without having to turn, but it did not work. I don't remember which one goes where. Let's try this one. Weird missing bit in the wall there for some reason. So there's one of two places this could go, and we're gonna want to go in both of them. But I don't remember which, left or right, which one goes where. I get weird chunk out of the wall there. Let me F3, see if I can kind of cheat. I'm not seeing many names, which makes me think we're real deep in some wall rather than like going around the outside of an area. Ooh, there's some. We might right now be going around Caves of Confusion. It's my hypothesis. I think it'd be cooler to just go straight through, but this is kind of long though. This might be the other one. Oh yeah, there's an up. I bet this is, I don't know actually. It's a big map. Oh. So I believe that this is a tricky trick. Well, I say that, it's not. It just takes you out somewhere that I don't know why you'd ever want to be there. Yeah, you can just about see where we are. Oh, we don't want to go this way. I'll leave that open because it's kind of cool. Fix that. And we can hop in the minecart to go up. Actually, you know what I want to do first? Oh, this is already blocked off. Perfect. Alright, up and over the roots. Where could this go? I can't see anything. I'm out of pickaxe. There we go. We're back here. So I specifically built my, when I dug this out, I wanted to make sure I wouldn't accidentally clip into the railway. That was the thinking there. Yeah, so anyway, so that connects to the monument. Let's head down and get some torches. Because it is bugging me that I can't see anything. But maybe we should go all the way around to the forward base I set up. Well, too late now. A lot of good the base did since I was 90% done with the dungeon anyway. It could be handy though when we start taking on the other dungeons in the air section though, so it's all good. The doors may be excessive though. Alright, what do we need? I don't think anything actually. I think we're good. No, we want torches. We do want that. I've got a pickaxe once we loop around, so that's fine. I can dump some of this stuff I'm not going to get more of also. There we go. And some log. And make some torches. There we go. Oh, flint. Don't need that. Get out of here, flint. So, let's head back to the monument. There's a guy there. Oh, he's trying to get me. That's concerning, but probably fine. I don't know why I'm thinking that guys spawn there and then shoot you. I don't know if I had that happen once, or that I very strongly feel like guys... I guess there are some skeletons on that ledge. I don't see how they'd be close enough to actually get a shot off, though. Alright, let's head this way. And we'll put some torches up in this scary hallway. There we go. I also want to swing over here so we can see what is actually going on. This is like a scenic vista up and over the roots here. I'll leave it open because it's kind of cool. We can see that sometime. Right, onward. I also got a lot to light up at the monument room itself, don't I? Why is there a hole there? Let's just fix that. I've got plenty of sandstone, so any of those weird like oddities, I'll try to fix them as we see them. That's plenty bright. I don't know why there's sandstone around the corner, but it's fine. If I didn't have the cobblestone generator, this would be a crap ton of stone as well. Which is funny, because I know it's stone just because they always copy-paste the same railway lines in. But, you know, in theory. Again, another weird corner. I guess the corners are non-standard because they're harder to just paste in corners because you don't know how long it's going to have to be. That's my hypothesis. I'm gonna light up that corner. I don't think it needs it with the glowstone there, but I don't know, something about it looks like it needs a torch. I got that weird corner. Awesome. And let's just get some lights on this area. Nice and haphazard. I guess you could use this upper platform as like a storage vault or something, but I'm probably just going to use it as getting from here to there. There's a guy on my bridge. I guess that goes to show what a shit bridge it is. Get out of here. Piss off. There we go. Did I do this wrong? I feel like I did this wrong. This will come in turn. This will come. So this torch should be here. I don't understand, but whatever. Just don't notice that. That's fine. Widen this path. I'll throw some torches along it as well. The monument room, these rooms themselves are pretty well lit. I think I have not quite enough. Something keeps clicking near me. I think it's my fan. Alright, now let's throw some torches down along this. That one's too close. And good enough. Alright, let's see where this goes. This one should be shorter. I did not mean to jump out of that minecart. Let's see if we can catch it. I think I was trying to place a torch, but I also might have just been doing nothing. There we go. Now, some would argue that you shouldn't just blindly accept riding railways, because they might be trapped. And that's true, but I find he usually doesn't like to trap the like bonus railways. It's different when it's like a railway to a new area. Aha. So there's the caves, and then there's the base. I kind of think we turn right and try to come out there. Wonder where it would put us to come out here. Like, first of all, actually, I need a path back to the base to get new supplies. So let's do that. Just kind of schmoove around here. This will go behind this. Let's do a point. And get that down there. Get that down there. There, that's a path of some description. Should have gotten coordinates so I could find it again. Anyway, let's see. Another pickaxe, good. Put that away. Let's make more torches. There we go. Let's make more slabs. Just grab all the tools, whatever. The idea for the forward base was good, but I didn't realize I'd already almost beaten the whole area anyway. So I could just try to mine this way and just kind of hit it. Maybe that's the thing to do, actually. Let's see, if I do this... Oh, there's guys down there. Oh, hang on, idea. New idea. New secret third option that's worse than both of the other ideas. Since I built that spire there, I can tell where the railway is. And it's right here. So then I can do this. And just hit the railway this way. Okay, not quite. Yes, quite. Worked perfectly. Knock that out. And that one. And knock that out. Oh, see, I've been had. I need to go in here. Get that. Put torch down while we're down here. Fill it back in. Don't know why there's this mystery hole, but shouldn't be. Don't know why this is here. There we go. That works out just about. Okay. That is not a useful torch. So, extend that this way. Give me that. So all this can be normal rails. Then we just put boosters around this corner. And around this corner. Should go further down. So if I do this, I'm an idiot. That's what I'm trying to do there. And one of these, some torches, or single torch to light it up rather. Can I reach more of this? I can. Gimme. I kind of like this wall doing this. That's kind of cool. All right. So swing around that corner. I'm sure that'll be fine. There's no way one of those guys would hit me. So knock this out. And we'll install that same slab thing. And where should this rail start? I guess here. There we go. So I'm gonna need some regular rails. That's okay, we can do that. And then that there. Go. Alright, gonna be a lot of railway building coming up. I guess I should have grabbed my tools there. Well, there's trees in the Victory Monument room. And I've got some stone on me, so I can make new pickaxes. So we're good. Yeah, that one's way shorter. Okay, great. Head back to the base and grab a couple of the rails from the rail supply chest. Also, I can finish this bit of bridge. There we go. I've got my eye on you. Oh, we also need to do this part. That could burn a pickaxe. Before doing that, let me just make sure nothing comes in. There, that's good. I don't recall if this area has a crafting table. I don't think it does. Let's quickly go check. If it doesn't, I'll need to make one anyways, though. Nope, not seeing one. Boom. And let's make some new pickaxes for railway work. And some powered rails and some torches. Some buttons. And a bunch of regular rails. And let's also sleep here to move the spawn point. If I was smart, I might be, sleep or something, or eat rather, so that I don't, I'm not one mean look away from death. But so be it. Is that good? Hey, good enough. Fine, there should be a torch here. Take all that out. I think that's right. And then on the other side. Oh, that one stays. Let's get a torch there for the aesthetic. So, question of the day. Can rails go on? They can. Okay, excellent. Swap this around. So, we're going to have a button here and one there. This will be the launching points for the two railways. This one gets extra boosters, just feeling generous. There we go. So the problem here is that these torches should be redstone torches. So let's do that. Oh, well, I see the problem as well is that they're not going to work. Do this side to match, not that one. There we go. And put the regular rails in between. I'm going to try not to waste booster rails, since I have way more regular rails. And for some definition of waste. I think you could actually get up this hill with only every other booster rail, but I don't really care that much. Do this for the torch situation. And then switch to doing this. Which should be well lit enough. Just for consistency there. Okay. So I want to blow all of these. Great. Put some boosters in. Blow half this stack. I missed one. That's okay. So this is a problem because there's a guy there. We can move these back one. That's fine. Oh, okay, so I see where my problem is here. Is that it can't make this turn. There. Don't say anything. It's fine. That'll do. Oh, what the hell is this done? How about now? Okay, good. Either these need to go. And then do boosters on all the ups. Then get the torches in. And then get the normal rails in. Okay, and I'll get the lights. So what I want to do is we'll put the lights on all the unpowered track this time. Just to be different. That guy maybe can shoot me. Would prefer not for that to happen. There. Good enough? So this one's going to go up and over the roots. And around the trees without crash. Nope, not use those. Like this. Let's go ahead and fill in these gaps so I don't walk into them by mistake. There we go. Pick these up. I know that you lose a lot of speed going around corners, so that's why I always do boosters like right after a corner. Let's see. So this one basically should like 180. And then here's good. Oh, that'll be fine. I'm gonna put another boost in the middle of this because I feel like I might lose speed on that section. There we go. And then same deal, let's fill this in. Okay, awesome. So that is our 2 railways. Let's take these out. I really like that bit at the bottom there. Let's write it. Yeah, that works fine. Awesome. Okay. So, now what? I guess I should start moving stuff over here. Ooh, I'll still need to do more rail work on the other ends of the rails. Yeah, so leave this for now. Okay. Because neither side actually connects to anything. Let's get more rails. I used a lot of boosters on that. Alright, let's see which one this is. I really don't like how it goes up that. It's kind of awful. This one's a bit wasteful because it kind of goes around and then back around. Like, if I just tunneled straight through from there, I could make a much cleaner route. I don't really care, but yeah, I could. I think this is the long one. I think this is back to intersection 1. This will be an easy hookup. I could do some stuff with levers and things to make it toggleable, but I kind of think I won't bother. Could put I could put a station here, or I could just like not do that. I'll probably just not do that. I'm trying to think which will be more useful, the intersection 1 base, the coal mine, or the Victory Monument. I think that the intersection 1 base is going to lose relevancy as I move everything to the Victory Monument base. So I'm thinking I'll actually hook this up straight to the coal mine. Let's see if we can get a better view of the scenic vista. Is this sunrise or sunset? Sunset. Well, you can kind of see it. Wastes a lot of effort going all the way up and all the way down and back. You know, it's not the most efficient. Alright, so. And a booster. Oh, I picked the worst place to put that. That one worked. So I could just do this. I think what I want to do is this. And then I can stop it early and go ride this track. The button here. There we go. So that'll take me to coal mine. That'll take me to the original base. There's actually a lot of booster rails here. Let's go grab some. Although actually the intersection 2 base doesn't need booster rails because it's all flat and I stole the booster rail from the existing rail. So it just needs the regular rails now I think about it. So this is a waste of time. I also did not get any of the birch saplings from that tree. Let me do that. I'll go grab a birch sapling. I could eat food on here. There we go. Consolidate some of these things. What else? I was gonna get birch sapling. Gimme. Let's also harvest some wheats. I'll breadify them when we get back. And we're here. So, there we go. While we're riding I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Okay, I'm back. Clearly I did not miss anything, given that we're still in the minecart. That's one thing. The railways do help with the travel time, but it's still like... It's a big map. There's a lot of travel time. Here we go. I'm just going to go ahead and just do that manually. So we can connect the other side. This one's not as far. Then at some point I'll need to move my stuff over, at least the useful stuff, which that'll take forever. Hey! How's it going? I managed to defeat the Caves of Confusion. You remember where we got to last time where I kept dying? That was like 95% of the way through the dungeon. So that's pretty cool. And doing that unlocked some shortcut backtrack railways. So I'm hooking those up. Yeah, I'll show you the caves in a second here. I made this little base so I could just, you know, go to the dungeon, die, go again immediately, not have to restock up every time. And then I did not need to do that because I was already, you know, done with it. So that was pretty cool. Let's see, knock this out. And one more. And let's see. Throw this here. Boom. Alright, let's ride it. Oh, and a button. Alright, let's go. So there's the Caves of Confusion, as you can see. And then here's the secret shortcut railway tunnel that's right next to it. That's what other... I've got a bunch of just junk because I'm like halfway between... Well, not halfway. I'm slightly into a project of moving all my crap from one place to another place. Right? We also, we found the Victory Monument. It's right here. And the path in is over this way. Do that. Oh, wait. So, let me show you intersection 3. That sounds about right. Here's intersection 3. So there is our options. Caves of Confusion, that's where we just came from. Starbright Cavern, West Commons, and then of course Home of Victory, which is where we just were. So here's the end of Caves of Confusion. Let's turn on auto walk there. So I carved out this little path around the side of all this crap. And right here is where... this is the creeper hole where I died last time. So we were... we were about that far through the dungeon. Give me that. There were 3 creeper spawners. There's one there, one about here, and one like here-ish. Yeah, so this is where we got to last time. Right? Like again, if I had held out, if I had played slightly better, we would have made it. So, oh well. Like here's all this crap I climbed through. Now the good news is I never need to go through these stupid caves ever again, so we stay winning. The bad news is now I need to cart all of my crap from the base to the new base, which is going to take forever because I got a bunch of crap. Another good news is that this intersection comes pre-lit because all the lava, so I don't have to throw torches everywhere. How are you doing? What was for dinner? And did you add the King Harkinian emote? There's... Nice! There's a, So this big room was like pre-made. So... It's just kind of here. Also... Check this out. So, there's the Victory Monument, right? That's where we're going to put all the wolves and stuff. Oh, what's this? Why is there sand here? That sure is weird. So, let's put some blocks down. If I were to, I don't know, break this one... Oh, look, there's lava! That's going to pour on the Victory Monument and burn the wool. So that's a pretty funny trap there. I was waiting for someone to actually be around to disarm it because, you know, that's a classic move right there. There's not really any reason that you would ever be fucking around up here. So I don't know why he bothered. There we go. Let's get rid of this because it's hella ugly. That'd be a hell of a trap though if you put all the wool on the monument and then activated that and it'll burn. It's like, wow. Good one. You really got me with that. Give me all this back. Great. So, now what? There's a little room around the back here. I put a crafting table here to make a bread. I'm thinking I want to just use this big area for storage rather than stuffing everything back here. Oh, you hate to see it. You know you're desperate when that's the best answer. So let's just put some. I'm thinking maybe don't put the chests right next to the minecart in case there's more railways. So let's use this wall. Something like this. And then we can put craft boxes in the little columns like that. Alright, that's probably good. Make some chests. Make a chest, I guess. True. We've got appropriate music today as well for the amount of Sanses that are on the screen. Alright, so let's head back to intersection 1 and get some logs and some signs and all that kind of stuff. Oh, and the rail should go in the rail box. Because I got a bunch of logs and signs over there, so we'll go get those and then we can use those to make the chests. Let's put all this crap away. Doop, boop. Doop, boop. There we go. I think 0. I don't even think I've gotten new bot viewers from it. So I think it's like negative, like SEO, you know? I fucked up a little bit, so that's why that railway has to like jut in and out like that. Oh, you're so right. I think when you stream, you should also use it. By the way, I've got another game that I want to send you to play on stream. That's exactly what you need, right? You don't have enough of those to play yet, so I've got another one. Perfect. That's what I like to hear. Yes. Is there Deltarune news? Or is there more Ina news? Or is there neither news? Oh, good for it. I told you I hate Deltarune. I'm not following it. Yes. My brother and I were talking about this. I think genuinely... Oh, go ahead. Yeah. I don't know. I might be like the most extreme in my swing from my opinion on Undertale 2 Deltarune. Like, I have not seen many people at all have nearly as much of a swing. Like, it's almost universally, if you liked Undertale, you like Deltarune. Like, even more, usually. So, I brought you here to show you, while you were streaming on Sunday, I had this up and I did some off-camera mining and got a bunch of coal. So, thanks to you for that. But yeah, so this railway comes out in this little tunnel thingy. No, that's me. That's me you're thinking of. The point is, it's the thought that counts, right? Yeah, it was me. So this rail comes out here, and I actually specifically, when I dug this room to get sandstone earlier, I dug it so it would miss the railway, because I knew it was right here. I think I didn't go deep enough anyway to hit it, but I didn't want to accidentally hit the railway and spoil the next part of the map, you know? Oh. Anyway, let's head back. That's really funny that you had us confused. No, that's me. That's me. Like I said, we were talking about, like, my swing and opinion might be like, I don't know. I might feel the most differently about the two out of like anyone ever. Actually, the first time we talked about it, and I was like, I'll have to. I need more time to gather my thoughts to explain and stuff. I did start attempting to like write a essay. I agree. Fair play. I am wrong. I did start to write an essay / long-winded rant about why, like, what specifically I don't like about it. But it very quickly just got me pissed off. So I stopped doing that. There was an attempt, it just wasn't a very good one. Let's get some sandstone. No, before the sandstone, we need signs. Where are they? They're in the unstackable crap. I thought I had more than this. That's alright. And let's grab a door, too. Might need a door. No. I know you won't. The problem is that it has been so long since I played Chapter 1 that I think a lot of the things I would complain about aren't actually in the game. I think I'm going to remember them incorrectly. And you'll be like, I'll say something like, that does not happen in the game. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. So, I'm just gonna quietly be wrong. Right? It's ridiculous. Like, what were they thinking? What were they thinking? Exactly. No, I think a lot of it comes down to I don't like. Okay, so disclosure: I have only played Chapter 1, and I hated Chapter 1 so much I'm not touching the rest of the game. I like the music, obviously. Spamton's fucking cool, but I am not going to play any more of this game. A lot of it comes down to just, I feel like the tone is so vastly different from Undertale. I don't know. Like, saying that's insane, but basically, something in the game trips my "this is a bunch of edgy bullshit" detector, and I do not like it. Like, it just comes off to me as I get the impression that something fucking stupid is gonna happen just for the sake of being edgy, and I don't want to see that happen. So, you know? And the new... I don't like any of the, like, main characters, you know? Like, the character I enjoyed the most in Chapter 1 obviously was Lancer. But I feel like he plays Lancer in a really weird way, where Lancer's supposed to be like the lonely kid who has no friends, but he's like the most fun guy in the goddamn world. Like, why would no one want to be friends with him? That doesn't make sense. Papyrus kind of has the same problem in a way in Undertale, where he's supposed to be kind of lonely, but like literally everyone who plays the game fucking adores him. I don't... Does that make... Do you see that? And I really don't like how the returning characters from Undertale are used. Because, like, why are they there? Like, they're not the same characters as from Undertale. They just have the same names and look the same. But, like, it's not the same guy. And it almost feels like when a movie puts in a celebrity just to advertise they have a celebrity, you know? Like when Chris Pratt voices Mario, it's like, oh look, we have Undyne from Undertale. She's not the same one, but it's like, she's a fish lady, so there you go, it's just as good. And it's like, I feel like it doesn't earn it, almost. So it's like, I didn't like any of the new main characters, and they put all the old characters in I did like, but they weren't the same characters. So like, why the fuck are they, like, what are they doing there? I don't know, it's a whole thing. I just did not like any piece of it. Sure, I didn't want a new universe. I wanted the same one that I already fucking liked. I think a lot of this is also, I didn't really want a new universe. Like, I liked the previous one. That one was good. Can we just keep that one? You know what I mean? Yeah, so it basically boils down to like not liking the characters, not liking the tone. The new battle stuff. Oh, yeah, no, I don't think an Undertale 2 makes sense. I understand why it's not Undertale 2. But, like, if it's not Undertale 2, why are they still there? You know? Like, just commit to it. And don't have these characters in as, like, we got Chris Pratt to play Mario. Like, I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? I want to say, like, cheating? Yeah, true. That's true, too, is... The order that they released in was not the order they were envisioned in. It's also hard for me to say, like... there's a lot of things where it's like, this doesn't work for me. And it's very personal to how I... Like, what I liked about Undertale and what I don't like about Deltarune, right? And I can't say, like, oh, this is bad. You know what I mean? But... Like objectively, this sucks, right? Like, you know, you look at You look at some games and you absolutely can be like, objectively, this fucking sucks, you know? But that's certainly not the case with this one. It's just, like, pretty much everything I liked about Undertale was not done the same way. For a while, I was pretty, like, it was very frustrating to me that a game I like as much as Undertale was apparently a fluke that I liked it so much. Because when he makes the actual game he meant to work on from the start, I hate it. So it's almost like he fluked into making something that I liked, you know? It was very frustrating for a while to be like, yeah, no, but I got over it. It's like, for a while there, it would like super piss me off, and I couldn't stand seeing shit about this game. But I'm at the point now I can like appreciate like the new music from it and stuff, because like new Toby Fox music is always a good thing, right? Like, holy fuck. But I'm not gonna go out of my way to discover what the context is for the new music. It's like, oh, this sounds good, I like it. See, that's the thing. As far, like when I was like actually trying to follow and shit, as far as I could tell, just about everyone liked it just as much or more. I was like fucking insane for hating it. You know what I mean? So this is going to be like blocks. You know, actually, let's leave the typo. I like it. And then up here, I can't read that. Let's put it on the side. Yeah, like that's exactly. They're not the same, but everyone was just totally fine with like, hey, this new thing is fucking great. I love it. It's like, yeah, I don't know. So it was driving me nuts that, I don't know, people did seem to treat them as the same. Like, oh, this one's even better. And it's like, no, actually, this fucking sucks. I hate it. It's also like, I don't like the overall theme of like not being in control. I don't think that's a good theme for a video game. I understand that is the theme. I don't like it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Whenever a game does that thing where it's like, you should not be playing this game. Yeah, that's true too. Again, I have only played Chapter 1. I think a lot of these as well are like, I don't like the characters because they haven't gone through their character development yet. You know what I mean? This will be for leather. And I'm only seeing them at the very beginning. But like, fuck, I fucking hate these guys. I don't want to see more of them. You know? I thought I was going to be able to eat all that leather, but I was not. I also was like, the game did not very well make me aware of the stakes that were in play. This is very foggy, so this is where I might be getting into, like, that literally did not happen. So you can correct me if I'm wrong, but in Chapter 1, if you win a fight through violence, I seem to remember someone telling me that it does not actually, like, kill anyone. They just kind of fuck off. Is that correct? Yeah, so I did not know this. Nowhere was it made apparent to me that I wouldn't actually kill anyone. And of course I've played Undertale, so where you can just fucking kill everyone, and I don't want to do that, right? So I was going out of my way to do everything, every encounter pacifist. And then you have like Susie on the team, uncontrollably just fucking trying to murder everyone. It's like, fucking stop. I don't like you. I don't want you on my team. I don't want to see you in these cutscenes. Please leave. You know? And then there's the bit where you have the fight with Susie versus Lancer, right? And I was under the impression that she was going to kill Lancer. And so I intentionally tried to lose the fight, and he wouldn't do it. And it's like, I don't know, I did not like that. It was not clear to me what the stakes were in these things. Because Lancer does the thing where he starts like missing his shots on purpose if you get low enough health. I was trying to kill her. Yeah, like, holy fuck. I do not want you in the party. Please leave. Holy shit. Yeah, and I thought the little goat dude was like, if you took Papyrus's like, oh, we're all great, everyone's gonna have a fun time kind of attitude, but got rid of all the jokes and fun stuff, and you just had that, it's like, oh my god, I don't like any of these. I don't want to sit through more cutscenes with these guys. I fucking hate these guys. Yeah, so that's exactly it. Everything that I have seen of 2 is like a lot better. And another thing is if you think about Undertale, the ruins kind of sucks. Like, there's not that many jokes. It's not really interesting. Like the game starts going when you get to Snowdin with like Papyrus and Sans. Like, that's like, holy fuck, hell yeah. And Ruins is kind of like, take it or leave it. So it kind of seems like maybe just a general pacing issue he kind of has with his game. Yeah, no, exactly. He just seems like maybe he's not that good at the beginning, which is fair, you know, but so if I were to judge Undertale as a whole based purely on the ruins, I would say the game kind of sucks, right? Like, nothing fucking happens. So and yeah, like you said, like 2 seems to fix like a ton of this stuff, or do it better at least. But I don't know, 1 pissed me off so much I'm not even willing to give 2 a chance. It's like, you had your chance, you lost it. Fuck you. If that makes sense. If I put this minecart down, I can carry that last block. I also cannot shake the feeling that something like fucking edgy and stupid is going to happen. Like, they're gonna kill off some... I was absolutely sure Lancer would not survive Chapter 1. I thought Lancer was going to die at some point. And I do not want to get invested in characters that are just gonna be killed by edgy bullshit to be stupid. I think Toby Fox is a better writer than to just kill someone off to be edgy and stupid. I don't think he would do that. But Chapter 1 did not convince me he wasn't going to do that. Yeah, so edgy stupidness. I think that the genocide route in Undertale works incredibly well. Because you absolutely have to commit to it, and it's supposed to be miserable the whole goddamn time. Like, you know how in a lot of games, like, all the NPCs were, hey, thank you for saving the world, you did a great job. But like, of course you saved the world, there wasn't another thing that you could do. Progressing the game by default means you saved the world. I feel like that's way more genuine in Undertale, because you do, at all times, have another option other than saving the world. So, I am all for, like, I'm gonna take damage there, non-mandatory, edgy bullshit that is sort of to... It makes the fact that you did the right thing mean more, that you actually had the option to do the right thing. Like, I don't know, the fact when I'm playing Pokemon that I don't join Team Rocket isn't because I'm like a good person, or I don't feel good about it. It's like, you did not give me the option to join Team. I clicked yes, and they said, no, we don't want you, fuck off. You know what I mean? So I think that's great. And I think I would too. Who doesn't say yes to that question, honestly? Oh man. But the fact that the edgy bullshit is there, I think is like a good thing. You know, in this particular case. But Deltarune felt too much to me like the edgy bullshit was just gonna happen regardless. And I fucking hate edgy bullshit so much. So, yeah, it's like, I don't like any of these guys. All the returning guys that I do like aren't the same guys, you know? And I did not like it. That's my. I actually hate your comic. No. Which bits are you thinking of specifically? because yours also has the advantage that they're all you got girls in it. That's pretty good, you know. If Anthe was in Deltarune, maybe I'd like it a little bit more. Being honest. That's the other thing, and this is not fair to the game, but I had a very warped impression of what the characters were going to be like from seeing memes and stuff. So I got the impression that Susie was going to be more like, almost like Bowser from like the Mario and Luigi games, as like a really jokey kind of tough guy act. And she's not, that's not what she does. So like I kind of came in expecting one thing, I got something completely different. Okay, well that guy was fucking insane. So I don't know if we can count that. But yeah, it definitely, like, genuinely, just about everything I've seen of 2 does so much better than 1 did. By, like, leaps and bounds. But it's like, yeah, you know, fool me once, won't get fooled again, right? Like, that's it. You're done. I fucking hated the entire chapter 1. I'm not gonna be like, oh, I'll give it another chance, that's fine. But I will listen to the new music. Oh, I will see if it goes on sale and send it to you. It's a surprise. It's Deltarune. I also want to name a BattleBot Big Shot. I think I told you about Big Shot. But there's one called Huge that was on the show. And I want to make a small version of it called Big Shot. And conveniently, that's right, yeah. I don't want this, please take it from me. You know how people sometimes like really, really closely follow things they absolutely fucking hate? And like every episode of some show, they'll like bitch about like how much the show sucks. And it's like, why do you keep watching the show then? That's me with Deltarune, where it's like, I get every chapter like day of release and go, wow, I fucking hate this. This is awful. But so we get over it because one of our robots is named after a pinball table. And it just so happens that there is a pinball table called Big Shot. So we can theme it after the pinball table. And I won't have to admit it's themed to a game I fucking hate. Right? It works out. It was meant to be. This will be for Cole. Let's head to the forward base and grab some stuff there. I'm trying to think if there's anything else in particular that really pissed me off playing the first one. I hit on not liking the characters. I hit on not liking the returning characters. I hit on not liking the tone. I hit on not liking the theme. Oh, okay. The new battle mechanics, right? Where you have the battle screen, you dodge the thing. It's like you're at your team. Objectively, it is better than in Undertale. I really liked the black and white pixel art. I thought that was very distinctive and like iconic for the game. And going to full color pixel art, I don't like as much. I thought that was really cool. Yeah, no, like again, that is not correct. But it's and again, objectively, it looks better. Like, no question. I just don't like it as much because it's not as unique anymore, right? Like, any game can have pixel art in color. They all fucking do that. But there's only one that does the pure black and white ones. You can do way more with the new battle engine. You can do so much more, right? Like, you know, would something like the Spamton Neo fight be nearly as cool? Probably not. No, I think it's probably way cooler in the new engine. But I don't know. It felt iconic. I know there's another game called like Return of the Obra Dinn that does that on purpose, where it's all like it's a 3D game, but it's like all like super bit crushed and stuff. And yeah, so I really enjoy having this style. I don't know. Have you seen that game Return of the Obra Dinn? Am I thinking the right one? Yeah, look up Return of the Obra Dinn if you haven't seen it. That's got a really cool look to it. That's the 1-bit graphics, but in like a 3D environment. That's right. I'm so mad that we're done now. That's it. That's all I can handle. Let me go collect some more signs, actually. Here's some. Let's see. So if this is coal, I guess this could be for tools? Yeah, that's got the sort of the 1-bit graphics. That one's really cool. I have not played it, and I feel like that one's so extreme that the graphics might actually make playing it a little bit harder. You know, to like parse out what things are supposed to be. But it's still really cool. I meant to make 4 chests. I only made 2 chests. Ooh, tell me. I mean, this map from like fucking 2003 is not going to beat itself, right? But let's just leave these blank for the mow. There we go. Alright, let's swing back and get anything else useful. Ooh, we should have one for minecarts. That can be you. So this will be for minecarts. This will be for rails. Okay. I will lodge that one in my brain. Probably all of these don't need to stay here. I can move some to the other bases. Oh, now that's crazy talk. You remember The Looker? That was a fucking good game. No, it's all right. If I want to play it, I'll spend the $4. I'm sure they've earned it. Would you say the game's worth $4, or do you think that's too much? Let's get the review. Okay, fair. Yeah, I'll take a look and I'll pay the $4 the honest way. Yeah, game length is a really handy metric to know, especially if you're gonna do something like streaming it. But it's also like not the only metric, right? It's like you can have a game that's like super long, but you're not doing anything. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Send me a bunch of copies of it, and then like. I know where I'll go, and then I'll send them all back, and a few we're good. And we can like kind of scare them. Let's see, Rails. It's a pretty planned out plan. Yeah. That means you can get the Steam refund. Yeah. I know. Have you seen that video that's like, can you get all the achievements in Portal within 2 hours and then get the refund for it? I mean, Portal is obviously not an indie game, but I think that's a very funny concept for a video. Is can I 100% this game fast enough to still refund it? This will be for redstone junk, I guess. I need more signs. Wait, hang on. Rails is to go up here. What am I doing? Come here. True, yeah. That's a fair point. Is you're not really getting the game for free because you've clearly already played it to be good enough at it to 100% it. I'm not convinced I can fit all those in there. Okay, let's see. We have blocks over here. Got glass. Got glowstones. Ooh, I forgot to make an upgoer's chest. We need one of those. That can go. Let's go here. Yeah, so we've already listened to the World of Goo soundtrack, and we've already listened to Sonic Mania. I'm running out of music that I have on this computer machine. I know I used to have the Portal 2 soundtrack. I'll need to dig that back up. Let's get some minecarts. And we'll go put these at the intersection 2 base. I also want to go get some more signs. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I specifically want to bitch about. Like I said, it's been a long time since I played it. I think I basically covered everything, but you'll also notice that like my complaints basically amount to literally every different part of the game except for the music. So, you know, it's not a great review. This will be for Redstone crap. I don't. You're right. That's my only complaint. Upgoers. I think this is... I should label those two, shouldn't I? Because if I label those two, I'll know like where the fuck I'm going. Also, I think I'm going to the wrong one, so we'll just have to fix that. The music's really good though. I mean, I can hate all day, but like, goddamn, the music though, incredible. I really liked the part where there was the hedge maze and you had to intentionally not follow Lancer because he went the wrong way. I thought that was really good. Oh yeah. Here's the thing about Yik, is I think I've made it abundantly clear that I did not enjoy Deltarune, and that's a bad game with many good Toby Fox songs. Another guy I used to watch did do he did streams of Yik with his friend, and it was great because like they did most of the game, and then when the friend moved, and like 5 to 10 years later, they met back up so they could finish Yik. Like that was the like that was the decider. Holy fuck, what a game. So I saw the ending of Yik, it was incredible. While we ride this rail line, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. I don't blame you, but the like final boss of Yik is fucking incredible. Anyway, the didn't Deltarune like start with a bit where you like make a character in a character creator, and then the game tells you to fuck off? And like, the only reason that was in the game was to piss me off, right? Like, there's no other reason to put that there. Does it? Yeah, and so that's where only having one chapter comes into play, is that I do want to criticize that part because I thought it fucking sucked. If you open the game with something and then you like call me an idiot for it, I'm not going to like that part of the game. You know what I mean? This is a really interesting thing. Like I forget who's talking about this, but it's like, should games be fun? which is to say, like, if you make a game, does it explicitly have to be fun to play? Or what if you have parts that are intentionally not fun to play as like part of the artistic statement, right? Or that kind of thing, Right, yeah, like, do games have to be fun? Like, is this game is not fun always a valid criticism? And I thought that was interesting because the initial reaction is like, duh, of course. But yeah, like there are games that intentionally do things that are not fun on purpose, right? And I think a lot of the time, for me, that does not work at fucking all. But it could be done. Yeah. Right. If your goal was not to make a fun game that lots of people buy, but to tell a particular story, and part of that story involves, making the player do something that fucking blows. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's if it's supposed to be fun and it is boring, then they fucked up. But if it's supposed to be boring and then it is boring, I'm not super familiar with that one. Yeah, if it's supposed to be boring and then it is boring, they have achieved the goal, but they did make something that's boring. You know what I mean? I see it used a lot more effectively when it is certain parts of a game rather than like the entire game. But okay, something like Desert Bus, right? Desert Bus? The goal was to make a really, really fucking boring game. And they succeeded. They made a really fucking boring game. I don't know that I would call Desert Bus a good game. But by God, they succeeded at what they were trying to do. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's very hard for me to say, this is good, I just don't like it, Like, if I have that much to dislike about something, it's very hard for me to say, oh yeah, I thought it was good, I just hated it. You know what I mean? But I do get where it's like something can be very well made and do what it's trying to do, just not something for me. Yeah, I think I remember you saying something about that with that game, because that was really big for a while. That was everywhere. I was not really that interested, so I just kind of ignored it. I think that games are a very, very interesting medium for storytelling, right? You can tell stories that don't... You can tell such different stories from, like, most other mediums, which is really cool. But it's also got a lot of its own... I need another Rails chest. Let's pop it up here. It's got a lot of its own issues as well with what kind of stories you can tell. Like, one thing in particular that stands out to me is, in most stories, if the hero consistently wins every fight all the time, always, then people will not like the story because there's no challenge to it, right? But in most games, you do eventually have your guy beat every challenge all the time, always, right? And there's definitely, like, you could lose, you have to try a boss fight a lot of times or something. But most of the time, like, the game lore does not reflect that your guy... You know what I mean? Like, if I'm playing, like, an RPG and I lose to a boss 30 times before I finally beat him, the game doesn't usually acknowledge that I lost 30 times first. Yeah. So I think it's neat when how games try to work around that if they need. Why'd I put that rail there? Give me a minute. Try to work around that when they need to, right? Is you can do things like have a cutscene where your guy gets his ass kicked, but then the player's gonna be pissed off that they sucked in the cutscene when they could have easily won the fight not in the cutscene, right? I had that real bad in Dragon Quest Builders 2. It's like, what if Dragon Quest was Minecraft? That's the thesis statement for the game. And I really, really liked Dragon Quest Builders 1. I thought that was a great game. And 2 does a lot of things that objectively make it a better game. Like, the controls are smoother and has more this and that. But, oh boy, did I hate some of the story elements. And the one that pissed me off, like, the most was there's part where you're, like, on your island that you're, like... The whole idea is, like, you're in a shipwreck and you wash up on this island. And from the island, you need to go to the nearby surrounding islands, rebuild there because they've been taken over by this evil cult thing, and then they'll sort of power you up to whatever. Anyway, there's a part where the evil cult guys come to your island, and they have a ship full of monsters, right? And so there's 4 skeletons and 2 big troll guys. I forgot to get signs. And so the character's like, we'll hold them off. You guys run away, right? So you run away, and then, it was a trap, right? It was an ambush, and they get you. It's like, I could easily have just fought the 4 skeletons and 2 big troll guys. I could have absolutely have done that. But the game just wouldn't let me do that, And that's very frustrating to have your guy lose a fight because the game wouldn't let you win the fight. I don't know if I've made any sense with that, but that part fucking sucked. I did not like that part. Yeah, or why was I talking about this? Yeah, I just think it's interesting is in most, I'll say, why did I come here? Oh yeah, there's signs. Yeah, no, they're not relevant. I'm just yapping. I feel like in most, give me this, stories, if I said there was one part where the hero lost a fight, then, and that was my big complaint, was he shouldn't have lost the fight that one time. That's an insane complaint to make. Because of course he doesn't win you know what I mean? But in this particular case, I'm like, no, I could easily have won that fight. Let me just do it. And that's something where you know what? Fair. Yeah. No, that's true. That's a fair point. Yeah, no, but yours is a good point too. In Dragon Quest Builders, this happens halfway into the game, and it's kind of just they capture you, you fuck around for a bit in the worst sequence of the whole game, and then you're free, and then you're good to go. It does a couple things like that where the game sort of forces your hand into doing something that I wouldn't have done, but you have to do it because it's a game, right? And if you want to play the game, you got to do the thing. But yeah, with this one, with Deltarune, the very opening sequence of the game is this thing that I already fucking hate when they do it, when games do it to me. So this will go to intersection 2. And this one, intersection... So we kind of immediately got off on the wrong foot, And then it did absolutely nothing to pull me back, basically. I need a chest for, like, unstackable crap. You guys can go in items for now. Yeah, and that's the other part of why I'm not too... I already got all these. Too cut up about it anymore, or too, like genuinely mad about not liking it. Is like, you know, whatever. It's not a big deal. Now, if I hated World of Goo 2 as well, I'd just be like, okay, it's fucking over. I don't like games anymore. But no, it was specifically this one. I think there's a lot of merit to... So, for one thing, if you're making a game, it doesn't have to have, like... Right? It does not have to have, like, story elements, like, at all, you know? Like, you got, like, your Super Mario Bros. Or whatever, or something like what I'm playing right now. There's no story to this. It's just, like, arbitrary challenges to go fuck around with, right? But if you do want to do some kind of... If your goal is to do storytelling rather than just purely... Here's an obstacle course for the player to run around in, then I think it's such a neat medium to tell a story in, because it's the only medium, generally, I'm sure you could come up with some exception, that lets, like, I'll say the reader, but like the player, like, interact with the story, right? Like if I'm reading a book, it could be one of those choose your own adventure books, you know, where I'll go to page 60 if you want to fight the lion, and go to page 72 if you want to run away, you know. But it's neat, but it also, the fact that you can do that means there's a lot of ways you can fuck up the story that they're trying to tell, you know, or should be able to fuck up the story they're trying to tell. I don't know, I think it's really neat. I told you I did a bunch of classes in college for, like, game design and all this stuff, so I think about this kind of thing a lot. I just have no interest in actually, like, making games way too much work. And then there's things that other mediums do, you know, really well as well, right? Yeah, that's true too. Like, there's never, like, you're not gonna be like watching a movie and like halfway through the movie just like puts up a screen like, hey, solve a bunch of calculus problems or we're not gonna keep playing the movie. Like, you gotta earn it. You know? But that also means that you need to keep the player interested enough to want to deal with the bullshit to keep playing it and, you know, find out the rest of the story. And that's obviously what's failed for me with Deltarune, because I have zero interest in finding out where the story goes. I'm not willing to put up with the bullshit. That's less though from like a difficulty perspective and just like I just didn't like it. But anyway, like I feel like it's the easiest medium to just not finish, you know, like you can also do it with like TV series and things. Yeah, I'm sure you won't be shocked to find out that I'm a hater, and I'm a completely unjustified hater, because I have never even like once thought about playing Dark Souls. I'm like, nope, that looks like it fucking sucks. I'm not touching that. That can be redstone stuff. This is redstone stuff. We'll bring the seeds so I can start a farm. We'll bring the bones. Yeah, for a while it was like every game needed to be Dark Souls, and it's like, fuck off. You know? Like, fuck that. But I feel like that's mostly gone down. We'll bring those as food. Anything else I want from this base? Ooh, my upgoers. Okay, fuck all this stupid shit. Now we'll do one more round for the upgoers. And I can bring the sand and stuff. I have... I can't believe you would say that to me. I have genuinely never heard of this game. Although, to be fair, I also didn't know Deltarune was coming out, so... that shows you how much I follow games. You've said it again! I can't believe you've done this! Here, while we're riding the railway, I'll unban you. But I must send them the wrong way around just to make the point. It should come back up in a second. There it is. It is, I'll say now, it is looking like the Impossible Game Challenges Daily Awards this year will have 0 entrants. So far, I have not played a single game that came out this year. I could stretch the criterias and make it include... yeah, World of Goo 2 wins again. Fuck it. I could, if I stretch the criteria and include new to me games, let me see. I'm currently at 5 new to me games, but 2 of those have an asterisk with them. One of them was Super Hostile Nightmare Realm, which of course I have played Minecraft before, but I never played that particular map. And that just, I don't think that should count. I feel like that doesn't count. And the other one is Desktop Dungeons, which I played before, but I installed a mod for it. And I hadn't played the mod before. And I guess that's kind of like the Portal 2 mod pack thing making an appearance on my list last year. But this one was not like a brand new campaign mod. It was like we've added some new classes and maps to the existing campaign thing. So I feel like that counts less. You know what I mean? And of the other 2, there's 2 that I didn't like and didn't bother to finish. So they'd be competing for last place. So, yeah. The Impossible Game Challenges Daily Awards are not looking very competitive this year so far. I'll say that much. Yeah, that's the thing. I really like doing games that came out specifically that year. Because otherwise, what's stopping me from just giving Portal 2 Game of the Year every year? Because, like, hey, it's still good. It's fucking Portal 2, you know? However, so I like having the categories, but I don't play that many games in a year. Especially new ones, right? Like, it is very rare that I play a game in release year. Yeah, so I think that it was new to me this year is a better criteria. And arguably even, I played it this year, and I played it last year too, but I played it this year, so it counts, you know? I think there's an argument for that as well. Let's see, there's a redstone. Oh, pressure plates are redstone. I will do food. What was the other thing? I need to bring over the upgoers. That can be food. Pork chops, cookies, wheats. We'll just call seeds and mushrooms food. That's fine. That's coal. Bones and arrows can go in here. It's fine. This one would be unstackable crap. Yeah, I also have a list. That's what I was checking. It's a piece of paper I've got taped to my wall. So I write down the name of every game I play, and it gets an asterisk if it's a new one. the one and only game on the list for this year that is not marked as new is Thrillville Off the Rails for the Wii. Because I bought that on Steam because it was like $1. It's like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna play Thrillville. It is, it's really good. I had a great time playing it. The PC port kind of sucks balls. And like, the mouse, like if I'm playing this, right, and I hit E, and I move my mouse to the left, you know, you can see that it's not leaving the bounds of the screen there. Like, you can see how it hits the edge and then stops, you know? And like, if I look left, you can see I can keep looking left, and my mouse doesn't just like leave. and this game did not have that. Because I've got two monitors, right? So whenever I would turn left, the mouse would like go off the screen and onto my other screen. So like when I was playing the game where you like are a robot and you go shoot all the other robots, I had to do every turn to the right to make sure that my mouse didn't go on the other monitor. And if I click on the other screen, then it would minimize the game and it'd get all fucked up. So I could only turn to the right. And the you know the mini game, the like match 3 mini game where you shoot the things from the bottom, you know, on the Wii you point the pointer at the screen and then shoot. And so I feel, okay, you point with the mouse and then no, you use the arrow keys to angle your little thingy. But the problem was that, and I don't know what was wrong with this, but the little arrow shooter thing wouldn't move like fluidly. It would move in like big chunks. So I could shoot like straight up or like a 15 degrees or like a 30 degrees. You know what I mean? But you're supposed to be able to shoot in any at any angle. So it was really hard to make matches. And it also was like not consistent. So like I could hit like left and it would go like 15 degrees. And I hit right and it'd go back like 14 degrees. So now it's like slightly off. And I couldn't shoot straight anymore. That was awesome. And then a couple of the mini games that were blatantly made just so that you would do Wii Remote motion control were like remapped to the mouse and didn't work at fucking all. It was awesome. Like the one where you're supposed to sort of spin the Wii Remote around to like power up your hammer swing was like, fuck it, just press control. It's like, okay, I can press control, that's fine. It's great. Maybe I should stream Thrillville. What do you think? You up for that? Also, you play a lot more games than I do. What if I buy you the really shitty Thrillville PC port and you try to stream it? That's what you need, right? Is to stream a really shitty game that doesn't work. That's, oh no, not the beds yet. We need the upgoers, and then I'll bring as many beds as I can fit. Yeah, no, that's the right answer. Fences are technically upgoers. Anything else? Ooh, give me these. That was what the other chest was for, was gravity blocks. Nice. Doop, doop, doop. Right, then 3 beds. Let's leave. So honestly, right now, of the games on my list for this year that I played this year, but not limiting it to new ones, I think Thrillville's probably in 2nd place. No, 3rd. After Desktop Dungeons as well. So it's in the top half of my games for the year. Is Thrillville for the Wii, but a really shitty PC port of it. It's really funny to me. I really like games, but I don't play that many games. I just really like the ones I do like. If that makes sense, you know? Like, I really like, you know, like your World of Goo, Undertale, Portal 2, that kind of thing. I just, like, don't play that many outside of the ones that I really like. So it's kind of a weird angle to come at it from, because a lot of the time I feel like the discussion's more like, oh, you know, like, what's coming up soon that you're excited for, or like, oh, I'm looking forward to it, or whatever. I'm like, I'm good, you know, we got, we're all set. The only reason that you're declining to play Thrillville on stream, you know it would sweep your awards, right? It'd be the best game you play of the year, so. I understand it. It would not be fair to all the other games if Thrillville just took the spot. I think this is the last time for the moment. Yeah. That's right. Something to me is incredibly funny about pitting like some shitty shovelware Wii game from like 2005 against like everything else. I don't know, like on my list, the fact that it's even in contention is really, it's the same joke as how like last year I put 20 Small Mazes as one of my top 5 games of the entire year. Like, that shouldn't even be like in contention. Why is it that high? I don't know. I really like that kind of joke where it's just like, what? It shouldn't be in contention at all. How did it get like 3rd place? Seeds I decided are food. You can go in here. Pork chops. Here's my upgoers. So we got stone slabs, we got wooden stairs. Fences are technically upgoers in my warped mind. That looks good. I don't like this weird hole. Let's knock this down. There's just no way past this guy. What do they expect me to do? There. Okay, so since this song's playing, I can talk about it. One thing I absolutely fucking love about the Papyrus fight, which admittedly is everything. I love just about everything, but the pacing of it is really good. Cause like, you know, before you fight Papyrus, there's like 2 ways that it could go, you know? Cause it could be, the joke is that he's just as easy as it looks like he's going to be. And it could be, the joke is that he's actually really strong. And, you know what I mean? And the way that the fight starts, where it just is playing the same little song that plays in the overworld, and like he throws bones at you that don't even come close to hitting you. It's like, oh, okay, I get the joke. You know, it's that he sucks. And then there's but they're hyping up the special attack, right? So it's like, well, okay, the special attack could be a real attack, or it could be, you know, furthering the joke that he just kind of sucks. And then he does the attack, and it doesn't do fucking anything. and it's like, okay, so I get what the joke is. And then you turn blue and fall down, and there's that one little extra bone that flies by and hits you. And then the drums and the song kick in, and then like the actual fight. And I love it because there's like 2 fake outs where you're like, okay, no, he's just an idiot. I get the joke. And then it actually hits you. It's great. It's so good. The entire reason that I bought the game was I saw a meme or something, and I tried to figure out what the source of it was, and the source was, it was one of the Papyrus lines in the fight. So I watched a video of the Papyrus boss fight. I was like, holy fuck, this game is awesome, and I immediately bought it. Why do I have beds? Those can go on unstackable crap. Oh, and they give me a sign. Because up here is going to be gravity blocks. That makes sense to put them as high as possible. Go. Let's go ahead and free up a little bit more space as well. I don't know why I'm bothering to collect all the sandstone, but so we are. I've forgotten that I can't jump. Rookie mistake. Don't worry, I that's why I mapped the key, so I wouldn't hit space by accident. Alright, minecart can go in here. Let's make some more torches and get a preview of the next area. Where is log? There it is. Whoop, give me that. There we go. So hang on, is your stream schedule gonna have to go, like you do Slayer's X once and then you swap over to do Deltarune until you finish that and then like back to Hypnospace after all that? Or are you just gonna do some like filler next week? Or is Deltarune out before you stream next week? You know what? I like it. It's a good plan. It's not going to be out before you stream, is it? There's this weird thing to the right. I think this is a chicken spawner in it. Cool. So it's like you could do like one round of Slayer's X. But it's also the kind of thing where like that might be good to have just like a filler stream in the middle. So that you don't like get started on something and then immediately quit again. You know what I mean? I don't know if you've thought about that at all. It's easy when I do it because I'm just always going to play this shitty map. But it's also the kind of thing of like, if you don't want to do a filler episode, I respect that. Oh, there's a lot of guys back there. The one I was going to recommend you would absolutely not be a good filler episode. It took me like... Steam thinks I took 21 hours to play it. I might just send that to you as a for fun thing. Yeah, I like that yours is just like you're just upfront about like it's a variety show. We just do whatever the hell. You should do a speed run of The Looker. I think that'd be good. That'd be good. I would really like to light up the spawners so these guys stop doing this. Okay, we're getting there. Is it a surprise or? Fair enough. Me when I get you. I'm kind of tempted to leave these spawners here because then I could use them as like a mob trap if I ever need just a shitload of gunpowder for some reason. I don't know why I would need that, but if I do need that, you know, it's right here. So maybe we just like leave those. I don't really think I have a suggestion, unfortunately. I'm not going to be helpful. But yeah, I mean, just whatever you come up with, I'm sure will be all good. I could go back and get my ladders, but I don't want to. So we're going to do a really shitty zigzag staircase. I believe. Isn't there new Ultra stuff coming? Oh, it's Ultra stuff. Ultra Kill stuff coming soon, too. I think didn't you post about that? So you're just gonna have all sorts of shit you gotta do. Oh yeah? How'd it go? I mean, there's a reason I have not even attempted playing it. And the reason's mostly it doesn't look like my kind of game, but it's way funnier if I say the reasons that I know I would suck balls at it. Oh, no, I did that one wrong. We have almost finished making this really shitty zigzag staircase. So what do you think, what's your predictions? What's the West Commons going to be like? Don't look over there. That's spoilers. I don't need torches that often. Alright, you're right, it's a desert. Well guessed. I'm fairly certain there's supposed to be a giant explosion hole. This is the next area, the West Commons. That's where we are now. Okay, so if I eat this cake, this sand is gonna fall and trigger like a giant TNT explosion. Let's do it. Right, leave. Okay, I think we got away with it. I guess I should have looted the chest first, but yeah, whatever. You know, it's probably just like a stick in it anyway. Sour grapes. I wanted to go ahead and do that because at some point in the future it might get triggered like accidentally. And it's way easier to avoid it if I just know it's going to happen. I kind of think I'm a little higher up than I need to be. So maybe I didn't need to make quite such an extensive staircase. Oh yeah, so the gimmick of this area is that it's desert. So there's sand. So there's all the classic falling sand traps that we've come to know and love in our time with John Super Hostile. So you can look forward to that. I don't know why I'm making this 3 blocks wide. There's no reason for it to be. Can I reach this floating? No, yeah, that's just going to be there. I guess eventually I should build a railway over this or something. Still doesn't excuse it being so wide, though. It's just a waste of material. Yeah, exactly. Am I doing the torch spacing right? Is it 2? Yeah, we're good. I have run out of sandstone, though, and we're not at the end of the lava hole yet. Anyway, so we got the same kind of trees like in Sunbird Islands, like palm trees, and sand. So that's pretty much the highlights of this area. I think East Commons was better. That was the one with all the trees and stuff. I think that's a little bit better of an area in terms of having, you know, fucking anything useful there. One of the intersections has a chest underneath the middle of it. It's this one. Would you like to guess what's in this chest? I'll leave us in suspense. Oh, pair of pants. Good guess. Let's find out. If I remember right, it's a stick. Oh, it's a bunch of golden tools. Actually, that's kind of handy to have. Actually, let's take those. Yeah, I thought it was a stick. I thought the joke was that it was one stick. I will certainly take a bunch of golden tools. Eventually, I'm going to set up a cobblestone generator over here, and we can use the golden pickaxe on that. Or I can bring them back to intersection 1 if I need to get more cobblestone. You see that there is water here, and there's lava in the intersection, so I could sort of dig an aqueduct and a corresponding lava duct, and make the generator that way. But I believe we're gonna get iron soon enough that I don't need to do that. So I'm not gonna do that, and we'll see how that plays out. Let's see, items. Those are items. Great. Oh, and let's make a new pickaxe or two. I said or two, I made 4. You'll have to forgive me. Put the rest in here with the gold ones. And some sandstone. Let's make torches also. Coals in this one. I also should make a furnace probably. Might be handy. All right. What I'm thinking I want to do here is essentially get out to West Commons, make a little fortification, maybe look around a little bit, and then probably call it night. The Nightfall Caller, because it kind of has been a minute. Oh, there was actually, let's leave that open. Sorry to that one piece of sandstone, because there's 3 more swords in it I gotta take. Just like in that one Zelda game, if one of the swords was missing. Oop. I feel like we go down a big staircase to get out of the Victory Monument room and then back up a big staircase, which feels a little not useful to me. Like, I don't know, something about that. I feel like we could do a little bit better. I don't really trust this sand, so I'm going to just build a platform. I did not mean to place that one. Give me that back. Okay, so let's see. So this side actually... Pull that in. That's excessive. All right. Okay, And then we can put walls on. Oop. I ripped to that sandstone also. Around and over the roots. That's pretty good. Let's see, so one should go here, and we should light the inside. That was good. No one there. I guess it needs a door, huh? Get some torches on the outside of this to keep guys from spawning immediately next to me. There we go. And some up on these like cliffs, because I don't want guys dropping down and jump scaring me. I thought I was going to take damage doing that, but I did not. Right. Gimme. And there. To symbolize that we have collected everything of value. So thank you for coming by and listening to my insane ramblings. I appreciate it. Like we established, there's a lot of there's bedrock there. Right? There's like a weird chicken spawner thing in there, and the chickens only spawn when there's grass. So there's grass in there, so we surround it with bedrock, so I can't spread the grass. And I don't understand the entire point of any of that, to be honest. Yeah, no, that's fair. That's a fair read. No, yeah, it is just the kind of thing of like you were saying, separating did I like it from is it good. Have you okay? I know there's been a lot of stuff going around about like, oh, I think the next chapter is going to involve this. I think it's going to involve that. Have you seen any of those that were particularly convincing to you, or do you not really? Do you kind of stay away from that kind of stuff? Yep, that's fair. That's also fair. What about haters? Because I'm a fan on one side and a hater on the other side. That's exactly how I felt about it too. Was oh well, I hate this game that everyone's saying they like, so clearly they liked different things than I did. You gotta up that hating game. Hating game needs work. I'm trying to think if I want to just have the fort be like a ugly sandstone box, or if I want to put some effort into it. I'm thinking sandstone box is sounded pretty good. I did want to make a door though. Before I forget that I wanted a door. There. Goes back. I'm gonna go install the door and then we'll call it for the day. Yeah, I do. Like I was saying earlier, I do not get like the hate watching thing, where it's like, I hate this show, so I'm gonna watch every episode so I can talk about how much I hate it. Like what on earth is the point of that? You know? So there's a billion things you could do with your time that's better than, I don't know. Right, like you could pick anything that you enjoy and just like do that, and then you do it something you enjoy, right? Like that one, that's the one that like just completely has me baffled. Is like I do not get it. Quite frankly, I don't want to get it. You know. All right, well that's a door on. I should put a little anti-spider lip. We'll do that next time. Thanks for coming. I really appreciate you coming by. Thank you. Again, thanks for listening to my insane ramblings. I appreciate it. And whatever you come up with to do on Sunday should be a good time. So, see you then. Have a good one. Have an Impossible Game Challenges Day daily. See ya.